Good morning, class. And today's topic is element using like in multimedia. Like what is the value of text, graphics, animation, audio, and video in multimedia? As we have discussed in multimedia, there are different types of method using of multimedia. Okay, so we are using different method. So today we are discussing about the text and value of text in multimedia. When we are talking about text, so what is text? So text is a format where we are writing letter, okay, and words, sentence, paragraphs. So we are writing different types. We have different types of fonts. If we define definition of text, so we can say that words, symbols in any form of spoken or written format. The most commonly means the form of communication. It means the way of communication. So if we are talking about the way of communication, if we are communicating with, we have a language. So we have, if we have language, so maybe it is only oral or it's have own literature. Then we also write on that language in using some symbols or words. So basically the words and symbol in any form which can spoken or written in most commonly in the form of communication, so we can say that it is a text format. Text is a virtual element of multimedia, means navigation of systems and content. So like if we're using a website, okay, then we have different tabs on that website. Like you can see here, we have a downflow diagram here. So we have written something over here like importance of text in multimedia, okay, multimedia presentation. Now understanding the fonts and types faces, like we are saying that what is the importance of multimedia and what are the font size, what are the different element in multimedia present, computer and text, how we are using text in computer systems, font and editing, the design, different designs, what is multimedia and its hyperlinks text. Hyperlinks text, you all know about these texts. When we are connecting one page to another page, it is using by the hyperlink. And hyperlink text is a text format. When you click on that text, you will go on that page, okay. So it is also further divided in hyperlink and hypermedia. So we will discuss about that on later, okay. So in this presentation we will see what is the use of multimedia and how we use text format in multimedia, what is the importance of text in multimedia, and how many ways and different types in we can use multimedia in our um, uh, we can use our text in multimedia, okay. So in next slide we can see that there are text. As you know that it is important to design a label or a title screen, menu, buttons or tabs using the words. You are using different tabs, and the tabs you looking there, they are always having some thing written over there, that like it is menu, it is a button, you have to click here. So you are getting different information by the text written over there, okay. So text is the body of the word within a book or printed work, okay. So you can see that it is a text written here, like line. What is line? As you know that when you are using a straight particular line on something on some page, like if we are talking about, we can use it, we want to underline that. So you can see that here we get the line. So line under the it particularly define that text format what we are writing here. So now serif fonts are the line at the end of upper and lower stroke of a letter. So you can see here the letter F, the upper and lower stroke here. So serif font it is used to decorate a word like this. And sans serif font is, you can look here, the simple f you are looking like the we are writing normal, when we writing the normal, or we can say that the normal way of writing a word or a letter. Okay, but when we are getting some over stroke, like upper and lower cut here, so we can say that it is a serif, and it is like serif font and sans serif font, it is normal sans serif font. Okay, so decorative fonts are those fonts which we are using like this. You can see the figure here, like a b c d e f, you have, it is all over written here. You can see that it is have like a cursive hand, so it is a decorative font size but we are using for writing in greeting cards and different when we making some message over a decorative form, or we are making a notice on a decorative form, so we are using this kind of letters and alphabet using for that. Okay, now sans serif, when a font of sans serif becomes the font without the line at the edges of the letter. Like you can see here, there are no edges on the letters, not out on upper side, on lower side, so it is sans serif font. Okay, like you can see here, it is a decorative font, so we have seen different type of fonts. So decorative fonts is oftenly used for greeting card, postcard, newspaper headings, okay, or logos. So we come next, which is bold. Okay, as your name suggests, you know about that formatting, bold formatting. This formatting is used to make our uh, heading, paragraph. Okay, so bold font is used for emphasizing a remark or comment. This is an example of bold text size. Like we can say that if we increase the size of, like we take this and we will try this, so we have make this word bold size. Okay, so there are different type of we can make bold, dim bold, extra bold, black, and these are different type of stroke and weight we are make on bold formatting size. So we can also make this more, like we can change the size of this, we can underline this, so we have different type of format available to make operation on that. Now italic, it is a type of text. Italic is a text formatting type. It is a cursive font based on the styling form of like used for emphasizing of a keyword. Like if we are using phrase in our paragraph, so this type of format is used for that. Like you can see here, italic format, we will change this in italic format. Here the italic, it is a type of, like if we're writing some word, like you can see here, if you're writing word, it is moving towards right side in a form of italic font. Okay, if italic formatting size, if you are using, like you can see here, the cursive hand just look like that, like it is a decorative type. We can also say that scripting is also, you can also say that it is looking like that. If you're making serif italic bold, it is look like this. Okay, so here we have different types of um, formatting type. Basically italic format type is used for, it is used for emphasizing as a keyword, or it is used for like phrases we are using in a paragraph, or if using in a text format. Like if someone said something, we are quoted something, we can use italic formatting for that. Okay. Underline is a line under the word or the short uh, sentences to show the importance and emphasizing the word. An example of, we can say that, like if we have to uh, use underline format, like we have used in bold, in this bold, so we are using, like we have to make this heading like visible differently, or we have to make, so we can use underline, so it is showing an importance of this line. And we can use like we can make it bold, we can make it bold, we can make it italic, in italic format. Okay. So can make it bold, or we have different type of format or patterns we can use over on that. Okay. So it emphasize the latter, and know that if we like we are making underline this word and we are making an hyperlink on that, so it is also, when we click on that, it will take us on different page. But that was the different format we are talking about. Now we will see the numbers. Numbers is a field like page numbering, captions and footnotes, uh, footnote captions, numbers label, for example figure 1, figure 2, table 1, equation. Okay. Footer notes are the notes for referencing through a number placed to the bottom of the page. So we can say that, like we have index and we have different number on that page. Like index page, we have given the number from this number to this number, there are some, this particular notes are given, or particular lesson or chapter are given. So number have having the formats, different formats, we can use different type of format, we can change the format of numbers. Okay. So basically it is simply list of number list. Okay. We can say that it is simply like number 1 2 3 4 5 different type of number we have. And we can also change these numbers according to our font size, style, like we have different style for that. Okay. Like Arial black, Arial narrow, Calibra, body. So we have different font size which we can use for that. Okay. Now size format. Size format is used in text. It is a very important on text when we are making this size from smaller to larger or larger to smaller. The font size of the text size is overall size of a font on a printed page or on a screen. A font size is usually measured in pt, like point. It is measured in pt, symbol is pt, and we can also say that point, which is a vertical measurement of the font. Even though the font are usually measured in a point, they also measured in pixel. Like we have different size of we can make different size of any font size. Like we have rts here, and we are making this r capital, so we can change the size of this. Like we have making it 8 9 10 12 14, or we have maximum size here. According to the software, you have maximum size, what size you can do. Okay. So we have 96 maximum here. Okay. And now we are coming to color format. So what is color format? Basically, if we are writing some font, or we are writing some text over a screen, or over a page, or over a letter, or anywhere where we're writing the text, we can change the color Color is a substance used to given the something to a particular color, okay, when related by the light. Okay, so color is a substance used to given us something like sentence, words, paragraph, a particular color when reflected by the light. Okay, so we all know about, we have RGB, like RGB. So all colors are the combination of these colors. So if we are taking RGB, values of RGB greater or lower, so we are making different type of color and font color size, and we are using that color size for according to our requirement. Okay, so you can see here we will changing the color, like we are making this color red, green, or we can make the combination of two color. We can change background. Okay, we can check foreground also, like we can choose more color also. For different color we can use here. Okay, we can also custom the color. So we have different type properties of color, and we are using this color for highlighting our text or make our text more like it look like a pleasure view to the viewer, and it's look very attractive and fancy when you're using the color. Color can be used to change the text in order to make it look appears, uh, and provides a different feel in compared to a normal text. Okay, now stroke and fill. So strokes and fill, uh, like fill is the process of painting the interior of the shape, like coloring inside. Okay, and strokes is the process drawing the shapes outer line. Okay, so we have inner or outer line of any word or alphabet, like you can see here we have a boundary line, outer boundary line here, and we have a inner boundary line also here. So you can see here in the stroke we are getting a outside boundary line here. So we have we can see that it is a blue color, and we also having different types of, like we can use background color also. So now we come to the heading and subheading part. As you know that heading is a title at the head of the page, okay, or a section of a book, a particular section on a book, like heading, we are getting heading, we are getting subheading on a paragraph. So a subheading is a heading given to subsequence, or we can say that under the main heading. Okay, so heading and subheading are commonly found in books, magazine, or websites. So we have different type of headings. So we have if we are talking about HTML, we have different type of heading from starting from H1 to H6. Okay, now formatting and padding, we come to the at last formatting and padding. So formatting document include the numbers, uh, headings applying in the form to the text and applying in the header or in a paragraph. Okay, our formatting is paragraph include the changing or alignment of the text. Okay, spacing spaces added or identifying the numbering or adding the borders. So if we are like we have some data and we have some document or we have some written text, so if we are arranging that in a particular format, so it look like better way for the reader or the user. So we can say that we are formatting the paragraph, we are or we are making that document uh, in a form of arrangement or uh, in a particular view, we can say that. Okay, like we are adding some spacing, align the text, identifying the border, adding the border, or making some heading. Okay, so what we are doing, we are basically do when we writing something on a paragraph, or we are writing any kind of text, then we are doing some kind of thing on that, like we are making header on that, we are making footer on that, we are making padding or adding some space. Okay, so we are doing different perform different action on that document. Okay, so text having their different types of font size, formatting size, color, background, and we can use different types of like these all statics action we are taking on the text. And when we are using in computer system, we are using these um, static format or the text, different type of text format we are using for making menu, tabs, and different types of element on our multimedia page. Okay, now we can the important of text in multimedia presentation, we have different size, as you know that, for background and foreground color, light color, dark color, size, style, heading. So you can see here we have style, we have background, we have size. Okay, we have size, style. Okay, so you can see here what we have in different size, style. Okay, we have image here, we are writing the text. So text is playing a very important role in multimedia. So if we can talk about it, is a very important part of multimedia. Okay, now the text element used in multimedia, so we have menu, navigation, field, button types, elements of documents, symbols, and icon. Here the different types of all type of these menus, fields, HTML documents, and symbol and icon, different button, interactive buttons, you all seen that kind of things in your daily day-to-day life. Okay, so we can say that without text we cannot explain the multimedia. Okay, so it is a main ingredient or one most important part of multimedia. So now we will come on the hypertext. And so hypertext basically, uh, we can say that hypertext is provide a text link for other next page. Okay, so if we are clicking on a hyperlink, it will take, or we will press on mouse key on that hyperlink, it will take to us on next page. Okay, so you can see here different type of definition writing written here about the hyperlink and how this hyperlink is work. Hyperlink page are interconnected page, typically activated by the clicking on mouse. So if you click the mouse or you can touch on a screen, okay, so it will take to you the other page, like you can go for the table, image, or any presentation or any thing which is attached on that hyperlink. Okay, now we at last we are coming in hypermedia. So hypermedia is a superset of hypertext. Hypermedia document contains link not only for a particular piece of information or particular piece of text, so it can be work for all type of multimedia multimedia types which we have discussed, like sound, images, movies, or text document. So we can say that hypermedia is a superset of that. So hypermedia is the extension of hyper text. Okay, and hypermedia is extendable and capable of hypertext. So and hypermedia is a combination of hypertext and hypermedia, like we can go for audio, video, and text, image, particular pictures in hypermedia. But in hypertext we are going for a particular page on a text or a particular image or particular table. Okay, okay class, thank you, I hope you understand.